Hello, you guys. I'm back on Kerone from Atlanta, Georgia. Tonight's discussion is going to be on why do you feel your hair is not growing? So the title is Why My Hair is Not Growing. I'm here just to give you some basic idea, to give you some hope and inspiration to let you know, Queen, your hair is growing. It goes back to your hair follicles. If your hair follicles are not damaged, then your hair will grow. Matter of fact, your hair is growing. So I want you to pause, take a minute, and think, is my hair actually growing based on what I just said? Thank you. It is. It's growing. If you're still in doubt, let me give you some key factors why it may be breaking on your end. So who am I? Hi, my name is Maxineau. I am a natural hair blogger. I am an author, and I'm also a natural hair consultant. My purpose and passion is to help naturals to improve their ability on creating a healthy hair care regimen to best meet their hair care needs. So if you have any concerns about your hair, contact me and I can work with you to see how we can better achieve the results you're looking for. So let's dive on in. Why isn't my hair not growing? Again, it goes back to many, many factors that may contribute to why you feel that your hair is not growing, when in fact you're having a healthy, active follicles. If you do have healthy, I'm just pre-assuming that your hair follicles are actually healthy. If your hair follicles are extremely damaged, like for example, you're seeing bald spots throughout your hair or in certain areas of your hair, you may want to follow up with a dermatologist. Hello, Sammy. Welcome, welcome. You may want to follow up with a dermatologist to see if you're having some negative deficits on your scalp, some maybe injuries or maybe some scars, or your follicles are just damaged within that you are not actually seeing the growth in certain areas of your hair. So I will recommend follow with a dermatologist. That is out of my scope of area, but a dermatologist can definitely dive more into that a little bit thoroughly for you. Hey, welcome, welcome, Sally. Welcome, welcome. So what I'm going to talk about, Sam, if you're joining us, today's brief discussion is going to be on why isn't my hair not growing? So you just join in time. So there are many factors why it seems as if your hair is not growing. One of them could be is aggressive detangling. If you're aggressive with your hair and you're not being gentle with your hair, especially your hair is fragile by nature, then it can lead to breakage. One of the ways you can help with aggressive detangling is not being aggressive during the detangling. You want to incorporate some healthy agents, some healthy ingredients that can help to ease it when you're detangling. One of the things I use, I keep it simple. I don't go out and buy detangling sprays or anything. What I do, I go in my bathroom, I get a simple conditioner, I mix it with water in a spray bottle, I shake it up and I spray it on my hair section by section to help to ease with the detangling. And you know what? Hey, sometimes I feel like I want to go rip through it, but I have to remind myself my hair is fragile, so I should not do that. So being aggressive during detangling is a no-no. And definitely, please, we all know that you don't want to detangle your hair when it's dry. If you detangle your hair when it's dry, you are ripping your hair out, my queen. Do not do your hair injustice. Do not injure your hair by ripping it out when it's dry. Please make sure your hair is wet. If anything, make sure your hair is wet. Put some conditioner on it, be gentle, and detangle it, okay, with a wide tooth comb. Next one, chemicals. Chemicals can lead to hair breakage. One of the chemicals is if you're transitioning from a relaxer to natural, you're going to have two different textures. And remember, your hair is more porous when it's chemical relaxed, and it becomes a little bit more easier to break, you know, because it's transitioning. And also, if you dye your hair with a regular chemical dye, it's also susceptible to dryness, and it can also be susceptible to breakage if you're not properly taking care of it, or if you weren't educated or do your research on how to take care of chemically relaxed hair during transition, and also dyed hair. The next one, tightness. if you are one of those naturals who love to wear tight styles, even if you're wearing a high puff, I know there's some of us may use like a shoelace, for example, to put our hair in a high puff. You got to be very, very gentle when you're doing that, or even in an updo, or even in a ponytail, whatever style you're doing, even braids. Be careful of not having such traction, tension on your follicles, your hair roots, okay? Because it's going to pull your hair root out. And also, if you are manipulating the ends and try to create a snipe tug look, your ends are susceptible to breakage. So that is one of the reasons why you feel like your hair is not growing, because it's breaking faster than it needs to. Lack of care. I know that we all get lazy sometimes. Hey, I get lazy too. We're all human. It happens. We get lazy in our own lifestyles. It happens. But you know what? We have to remind ourselves that our hair is part of our body. Our hair needs the attention. So if you see that there's some dryness going on, there's some breakage going on, there's some improper hair care method that you're using, remind yourself to take care of your hair. And it can affect you. It will. It can. But just remind yourself to go back to take care of your hair to eliminate that breakage. And one of them could be stress. If you're stressed, it can also lead to hair breakage, because if you're not mentally healthy, then your hair can be affected because you're not properly caring for it. So it can happen, ladies, okay? Lack of moisture. If you're not properly hydrating your hair or rehydrating your hair, it can lead to breakage. Bad techniques. What techniques are you doing to your hair to rip it, to cause it to break? Be very careful. Go back and reevaluate certain handling when it comes to your hair. Over manipulated hairstyles. Again, I'm stressing hairstyles here because most of the breakage not only come from dryness of the hair, but also certain type of hairstyles and how they are placed on the hair can also cause breakage. Constantly handling, constantly having your hair in your hair, constantly combing, constantly brushing every day. Manipulation can lead to hair breakage. So be careful of not over manipulating your hair. Your hair is fragile. For me, right now, I am wearing a wrap. Did you love my wrap? It's so beautiful. I decided to wear it because it also matches my shirt. Okay. What was I saying? Yes, over manipulating your hairstyle. So just be very selective of knowing what hairstyles, low maintenance hairstyles that work for your hair. Me personally, I do not comb my hair every day. I do not brush my hair every day. I do not style my hair every day. I don't need to. What I do is I select a low, easy to go hairstyle that does not cause stress or pulling or tension on my hair, so I can wear it often, and when I need to go back to redo it, it's easier for me to do. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, my hair wrap is so beautiful. Thank you, and it's actually trending too. So hair wraps is also low maintenance too, because if you feel lazy, then you can put a hair wrap on and also create a beautiful hairstyle as well. That's protect your hair and also a fashionable statement. So head wraps are always a go-to as well. But always remember, take care of your hair underneath. Next one is split ends. Split ends, tangles, knots. If you're experiencing those, your hair is speaking to you. Your hair is telling you that it may become a little dry. It's not as moisturized. So what you can do is go back and trim those off. Okay, trim those off, because if you don't trim your split ends, if you don't trim those knots when you're combing, for example, or when you're trying to separate with your fingers, it can also lead to breakage. Not enough protein or low in protein. You need to create a balance of protein and moisture of your hair. Okay, you don't want to overdo anything and you don't want to underdo anything. Again, create balance when it comes to protein, and your hair does not need protein every day. Okay, so just make sure you incorporate healthy proteins in your hair and create a balance. Bad diets, make sure you eat healthy. Okay, not so much processed foods, not so much sodas. Create a balance in your diet, because whatever you put in would also go up to your hair. Ingredients. There's certain ingredients that can dry your hair out. Go back, research certain ingredients, because that can also contribute to breakage or dryness in your hair. So that is those are many of the few things I have to say that can also contribute why your hair is breaking or why you feel like it's not growing. Okay, you guys? So until next time, I just want to come on and share with you So you guys can think about, just don't think my hair is not growing. Think about the factors that may be contributing to the deficit of you seeing why your hair may not be growing, when in fact your hair is. Why? Because as long as you have healthy, active follicles, your hair is growing. Just minimize the bad practices, the certain ingredients, or certain styles.